Hey, what's going on, all my otakus out there? It's VFM here. What's happening? Time for a brand new OTGT video for all of you guys out there. This time, it's my review of Super Mario 3D Land for the Nintendo 3DS. So, diving right into it. Pretty much everybody knew that a Mario game was going to come out for the 3DS. It was inevitable. You know, just like you get your Zeldas, your Star Foxes, and pretty sure down the line you're going to get your Metroids and your Donkey Kongs and everything else like that. More than likely, every Nintendo hardware has at least one to like about almost 5 or 6 different Mario games. So, Nintendo 3DS is no exception. So I got a chance to play the game, played it entirely in full, beat the whole game. The entire game in itself, you could actually beat it in less than a day if you're really good, because for the most part, a lot of Nintendo's games tend to be on the easier side. However, what's really cool about this one, and is mostly the case with a lot of the Nintendo first parties, they have a lot of longevity, meaning that there's a lot of content down the line after the main game that's going to want you to keep coming back for more to kind of finish up and find all the little nooks and crannies that the game has to offer. So, with Super Mario 3D Land, you have the main game, which is pretty much the main 8 worlds, okay, which have a bunch of kind of different little, little side little parts to it, like little different levels, little areas to explore. And after that, once you beat the main game, you get an extra special stage area, or special world, I should say, which is kind of like, I guess you could call it the aftermath of the main story, which not only do you get to play as Mario, but you also get the opportunity to play as Luigi, which is pretty cool. So, on top of that, let's dive into the main kind of aspects of and characteristics of the main game. So, Super Mario 3D Land, it takes a lot of like what past Mario games have done in the past, more recently being, Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2, and even also elements of New Super Mario Brothers, which kind of, based itself on the traditional Mario formula, which is really cool. With this one, it kind of reminded me of playing a lot of, Super Mario 64, or even the new remake for the original DS, if you guys have ever checked that out, or remember playing that, as far as, like, looking at Mario and his worlds. However, the main difference is that a lot of Mario's abilities and a lot of what he can do and interact with in the main world that he's a part of, it's more along the lines of what, New Super Mario Brothers is like, where you won't have Mario punching his enemies like he does in Super Smash Brothers or in Super Mario 64. He'll have to actually jump on his enemies, otherwise as soon as an enemy touches him, he'll be able to, lose whatever power that he has and also turn small and then eventually die. Same thing also goes for the bottomless pits, the different platforms and stuff. It's really, really cool that they kind of, mixed in and kind of, went to a traditional Mario formula while still keep giving it that kind of like fresh revitalization and giving it kind of like a new look, a new feel, but it still has that same familiarity from past Mario games, which is cool. Now, there's a bunch of cool different suits in this Mario game. It's really awesome. You have the Tanuki suit, which is the raccoon suit, which is originally from Super Mario Bros. 3, makes an appearance in this, and trust me, there's a lot of sections, especially when you get to the second kind of, story, quote-unquote, or just the special worlds, you'll be using that a lot. Besides that, you also have a boomerang suit, which is really cool, where once you kind of kill or just jump and defeat one of these kind of, I guess you could call them boomerang brothers, where they actually just hurl boomerangs at you, you actually get the ability to actually throw your own boomerangs, which is pretty cool. Now, again, you have the fire suit, you have all the traditional abilities, the mushroom and stuff, which you find standard in pretty much every single Mario game. But what's really cool about this, again, since you're kind of seeing it through kind of like, I guess you could call it a Super Mario 64 filter, where it's not traditional 2D Mario, but it's got the look of a 3D Mario game, but the feel of a 2D traditional Mario game. You'll be jumping on different platforms and stuff, and you'll need a lot of these different suits to not only discover different secrets that are scattered throughout the entire level, but also to get from one point to another, because sometimes you'll have to solve little kind of simple puzzles here and there, which is awesome. Again, same also works, for Luigi. That plays exactly like Mario, with the exception that he could actually jump higher when he's just standard and big Big Luigi, I should say. So, pretty cool. Lots of longevity, lots of content to kind of use, especially if you're a Mario fan. There is some sort of Wi-Fi capabilities with this. It's not like, multiplayer mode per se. What it is that on the maps for each specific world, you have these kind of, you could call them toadstool kind of like houses. They're just big mushrooms. And if you're not connected to Wi-Fi, you go to the Toadstool Mushroom, and you're able to get a different prize. Sometimes one of the abilities, something you could actually store on the DS's, second touchscreen, which in case you get hit or whatnot, you can actually touch that little thing. Kind of very similar to like Super Mario World, what they've done, or even like New Super Mario Brothers on the DS. Really, really similar in idea. But you go to these houses, you get, different kind of like little gifts and prizes and abilities that can help you kind of progress through the game. What the Wi-Fi thing does is that you actually get different prizes and stuff from different Miis or different DSs, 3DSs I should say, that you come into contact with. So it'll say like this specific person with their Mii picture displayed on there has given you a gift. So as opposed to just getting one item, you'll probably get 2 items or something special on top of that, maybe a coin boost or something. Really, really cool. It's something interesting. Kind of, again, Nintendo has this kind of, tendency to actually take a lot of their games that are much more single-player based and still implement some sort of aspect of Wi-Fi or interaction with other people in their 3DSs. Pretty freaking cool. So, anyway, bottom line is this. Super Mario 3DS is the reason to own a 3DS right now. Don't believe a lot of people that solely Legend of Zelda is the best game on the 3DS. It is a great game. It is a remake, by the way. However, it's not the main reason why people will be going out there to purchase a 3DS. Super Mario 3DS is that game. It's a game that everybody should play, whether you're a Mario fan or not, or if you're a hardcore Mario fan or a casual Mario fan. This is a game that you have to play because it is a fun time, great experience, and you'll get a lot of joy out of it. So anyway, I'm VFM. That's my review of this game. Leave your comments and video responses. I don't mind. Just keep it civil. Let me know what you guys think. If you've got a chance to play it or whatnot, put it in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. So, again, I'm VFM. This has been Only the Goddamn Truth. I'll talk to you all later, people. Peace out. Stay epic.